Everyone, I'm Doc. In this video, I'm going to discuss carbon monoxide poisoning ama vile jiko ya makaa inaweza kuua. What is carbon monoxide? Before we start this video, if you like it and benefit from it, hit the like button, share, comment below and subscribe. Carbon monoxide is a colorless and odorless gas that is produced from incomplete burning of hydrocarbons. Carbon monoxide poisoning occurs when we breathe in too much carbon monoxide. What are the signs and symptoms? Signs and symptoms of patients who are presenting with carbon monoxide range from headache, dizziness, drowsiness, chest pain, difficulty in breathing, palpitation. Palpitation is the awareness of the heartbeat. We have nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain. Then we have malaise, weakness, and extreme fatigue. And you can also experience confusion, fainting, and also it can result to death. How does carbon monoxide occur? Generally, carbon monoxide is a byproduct of hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons include, example is charcoal, or what we call charcoal briquettes. We have the process of this charcoal grill, ama jiko. Jiko has this door here. Oxygen enter through this door and meets with the hydrocarbon, which is the charcoal briquette. Then carbon plus oxygen will form carbon monoxide. The carbon monoxide produced is what when we exhale in excess, that's what will cause carbon monoxide poisoning. In case you put a jiko in your house or a charcoal grill, and maybe you have locked the door, the windows, all the ventilations, there is poor ventilation in your house, and air cannot circulate, oxygen cannot get in, this carbon monoxide cannot get converted into carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is not toxic. Normal levels of carbon dioxide cannot kill you, but carbon monoxide will kill you. What are the other sources of carbon monoxide? We have stove, normal fire, fire outbreaks, a running generator, especially when a generator is not kept outside the house. When you keep a generator indoors or where that exhaust smoke, the smoke of the generator is entering into your house. Also, we have exhaust fumes from car, especially those cars that do not have mufflers. Mufflers are the substances that are found in the exhaust pipe. Exhaust pipe usually have what we call a catalytic converter. Catalytic converter usually convert the diesel and the petrol contain hydrocarbons, or they are hydrocarbons. When they are burnt through the process of engine combustion, they form carbon monoxide, and carbon monoxide need to be converted to carbon dioxide by the catalytic converter, ama muffler. So those vehicles that usually have a muffler, they convert carbon monoxide to carbon dioxide and water. That's why you see a new car with a muffler, you will find that it has water around the exhaust. But kama gari imetolewa muffler, that smoke contains a lot of carbon monoxide. Let's see how, in a normal situation, when you breathe in air contains oxygen. Oxygen enter into the nose, then it goes down into your lungs. From your lungs, and oxygen enter into your blood circulation. When it enter into your blood circulation, it load into the red blood cell and attaches to hemoglobin. Red blood cell contain millions of hemoglobins, and those millions of hemoglobins, each hemoglobin attached to 4 oxygen molecules. Red blood cell will transport the oxygen molecule from your lungs to all your body tissues. Then the red blood cell will drop off oxygen, and oxygen will enter into your body cells where the process of metabolism will happen and energy will be produced. With carbon monoxide poisoning, the problem is that carbon monoxide love oxygen. Number two, carbon monoxide usually bind to oxygen to 230 to 270 times more than how oxygen can bind. So it usually is a competitor of oxygen, a very serious competitor of oxygen. If it is binding 230 times more than oxygen, you can imagine how serious that can be if you are exposed to carbon monoxide. So when carbon monoxide will be inhaled, it will enter into the lung. Then it will enter into your blood circulation. From there, it will enter into your red blood cell and load into the hemoglobin 230 times more than oxygen can bind. Then we have also said that carbon monoxide is love hemoglobin more than oxygen. When it binds, it is circulated into your body tissues. The problem is that it is not ready to offload. It does not like to offload because it loves hemoglobin so much. So your body tissues will not have oxygen, and without oxygen, no energy. Without energy, your body cells will start to die. What are the complications of carbon monoxide? If you are exposed to carbon monoxide, one of the complications is that you can get a permanent brain damage. Number two, you can get a heart damage. Then heart damage will lead to complications like heart attack. Number three, it can result to death. Who is at risk of developing carbon monoxide? Anyone who is enclosed in an environment where there is all those causes of carbon monoxide that we have said. Number two, we have unborn children. Unborn children have red blood cells. Their red blood cells have a different type of hemoglobin. We usually call it fetal hemoglobin. Fetal hemoglobin can take more carbon monoxide than adult hemoglobin. Same to children. Children breathe more faster than adults, so they will take more carbon monoxide than adults. Then we have old people. Old people usually have less surface area of the lungs because most of the time they have had lung diseases that have made their lungs somehow fibrotic. Then that small surface area of the lungs will not will be a disadvantage to them. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe. I'm Wahinya Doc. Thank you.